Hi.
Good morning. This is my friend Jane, and we went away to New York for a couple days this week. This is a really big deal because we both have 2 kids, and obviously we can't just go to New York whenever we want. But our husbands are amazing, and they said they would watch the kids. They're seriously so nice to us.
She told us to have a lot of fun.
Aww.
That we deserve it.
Yum. So this trip was actually a sad trip because Jane and I both lost babies recently. And I won't talk about Jane's story because that's not my story to tell, although I'm obviously sharing this with permission. But for me, I had 2 chemical pregnancies back to back, which is a very early miscarriage. And after the second one happened, I told Daniel I need to go somewhere. A few weeks after I planned my trip, Jane lost her baby, so I invited her. I asked her if she wanted to go on my sad trip with me, and then we could make it a happy trip. And that's exactly what it was.
Wait, it's so good. Dang. That statue.
It's crazy that miscarriages are actually quite common, but people don't really talk about it because it's just really sad and hard. For some reason in my friend group these days, I feel like it's been happening to so many of us. And while it doesn't make it any easier on each of us, it does help that we're going through it together. I feel like this year was quite heavy for lots of reasons. So it was really special just to take a couple days for ourselves and eat delicious food, talk nonstop, share everything that's on our hearts, and just process the loss and grief that we were experiencing and couldn't really think about because we have 2 young kids and the show must go on. I think Jane and I are wired similarly in a lot of ways, and it was really refreshing to be able to just bare my soul to somebody who understood everything that I was going through, not just because she was empathizing, but because she was going through it too. It's also really refreshing to be able to be honest with somebody about something that's so sad, but in a way that makes life still feel normal. Something that I asked Jane to help me with on this trip was finding some new clothes because I've been really hating everything that I own. So we went to Muji multiple times with her sister-in-law. They gave me fashion advice, which was really nice. Apparently I have long legs and a short torso, so I should wear more high-waisted things and then shorter tops, or tuck it in.
Layer it with a turtleneck. And you wear or a white t-shirt.
So yeah, it was fun. It's really nice shopping with people that you're comfortable with. It's kind of vulnerable, you know? I also bought this peacoat, which I love.
Yes.
Cool.
Very cool. Let's take a picture by the tree.
Okay. Something that we talked about a lot is that with miscarriages, it's such a mix of emotions because we have 2 kids that are amazing and wonderful, and we're so grateful for them. But then we are so sad about losing this baby that we never knew. For me, with my first one, I remember feeling this overwhelming sense of missing the baby, even though I knew this baby for such a short amount of time. And yet I did know this baby because we were so excited to welcome this new person into our family. So for anyone who lost a baby, whether at 5 weeks or 8 weeks or 16 weeks, and even if you have other kids that make you laugh every day, it's really hard and you're not alone. Good morning. We're here. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Cheers. That's good. So what are my takeaways from the trip? I have a lot. One is that I'm incredibly lucky to have all the people that I have in my life, including my husband Daniel, my 2 kids, my parents, my friends who will go on a trip with me at a moment's notice, my friends' husbands who will watch the kids so that she will come with me on a moment's notice. I have so much to be thankful for. 2 is that my life is not defined by how many kids I have. And if we're done having kids because that's what God wants for our family, then so be it. We love our boys, and while we would have loved to have more children, they are truly a gift and we don't take them for granted. 3 is that while I don't welcome suffering into my life, I do consider any hardship that I go through as kind of a gift from God to be able to relate to other people. Daniel and I had no problem getting pregnant with our first 2 kids, and I could not relate to other moms who were trying to get pregnant or suffered miscarriages. But now I can. I'm always grateful for that. To be able to talk to somebody and say that I have a glimpse of what they're going through because I went through something similar. And until I was in my 20s, I didn't have that. So in that way, I'm really grateful. We're just looking for Kristen.
Yeah.
Just looking at everybody who walks by us to see if it's Kristen. Guys, the only thing that would have made this trip better is if we ran into Kristen Johns because she was there at the exact same time. That would have been epic.
Ooh, it smells good.
I don't know, it smells really good.
Buttery. No.
Wow.
Yeah, what is that?
That's super buttery. Wow. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
It's really good. Less butter, maybe? My lips are greasy.
Oh, I can taste the rose.
Oh, really?
You taste that? It's kind of flowery. You don't taste it?
I don't taste it.
Really? It is subtle, but I taste it.
Really? Oh, I do taste it. cool. I like it.
I think I like this more. Yeah.
Okay. I like the
You like Cabra
cardamom.
more?
I like the cardamom better.
I think I like this more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So good.
Okay, we're trying to ask someone to take a picture for us, but everyone's mean. Everyone's mean and scary and they're on their phones. Okay, maybe her. We're gonna ask her. I'm gonna try the corn.
Can you turn back nicely? Yeah, cute.
Ready for hand rolls?
Ready for hand rolls.
Their subspecialties are receiving theirs. Okay. Apparently last year, there was this huge delay in the receipt of the test results because there were like
Bite into it, you know it's good.
questions
I
that
kind
were
of like the rice
improperly worded.
Yeah, it matters.
And so they had to like throw a bunch of stuff out and like
Then it's like, do we have enough to like still
yes,
test you?
That's really good.
The results came out like December 20th. I was just like perfectly below God, like let's not have this coincide like this movie at work. Yeah. He has he's now coming back to Long Island. Their apartment Christmas.
So yeah, that was my trip. Amazing quality time with Jane. Lots of time for reflection and processing. Such cute photos and videos of the boys from Daniel. So many friends wishing us such a good trip and being happy for us that we get to do this together. My cousin who let us stay at her place in New York. Our parents who helped watch the kids so that Daniel could still work. And so much love and joy in my heart that it could burst. Obviously, this is the cherry on top, but it is quite a big cherry. The food was so good on this trip, and this pizza, I've had it before, but it was even better than I remembered. Everything we ate on this trip was so good, it'll all be in the description below.
Wait, it looks huge. What flavors are you eating? Oh yeah.
As I'm wrapping up my 1 year of YouTube, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos this year. It really gave me a space to process things and just talk about some really hard things that I've gone through and what I learned from them. My favorite part of YouTube this year was just connecting with random people that I would have never met otherwise and just doing life together, even if we are worlds apart. I'm not really sure what's going to happen next year with these videos, if I'm going to keep making them or if I'm just going to make less. I'm not really sure. But thank you for watching, connecting, and just giving me a glimpse of what this community can be like. I hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. What? Where's my bag? Yes. Oh!